Yeah.
I want you to talk about that as well, because you talk about this in your book, but a lot of guys that I see, as you said earlier, are addicted to video games, gambling, sports, entertainment. They do not know how to be the priest of their home. They're misaligned. And this is something you talk about in your book. There's a misalignment in the
Yeah.
body of Christ, in the men in the church, where the men just don't show up to prayer. They don't pray with their kids. They don't read the Bible to their kids. It seems to be that the wife has now taken the role of the man in the house. She's the one bringing kids to church. She's the one bringing the kids to prayer. She's the one telling the man, why aren't you praying with
Oh
us? Why
my
aren't you reading with
God.
us? Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? You talk about that, the misalignment where Adam didn't guard his garden. Adam was passive. That was really, you say, his biggest failure was passivity. But I want
Yeah.
you to talk a little bit about that role. What is the role of the man, the woman in the home? You just shared a little bit about it in your own life. Like, hey, we're not doing that. We're not listening to ungodly music. A lot of men, instead of the man telling the wife, hey, we shouldn't be doing this, it's the wife telling the man. The man is out of order and misaligned. Talk about that.
Well, also what happened after the COVID or during COVID is the woman said to their husband, I don't care if he was a pastor or a businessman or whatever it was. She said, look, we got to shut the church down because we can't get that disease and die. We're going to have mass
Wow.
people catch it. So wait a minute, you all of a sudden now got the word of the Lord for our family?
Come on.
So I'm not the covering for the family anymore. You're going to tell us we should shut it down. You're telling me I should did God tell you that? And a lot of them did it. Businesses did it. A lot of them stopped things they were doing, not based on the word of the Lord or what the man got from God. What she should have done was to ask, what did he get from God? So in the
Wow.
garden, watch, while the serpent was talking to the woman, here two things should have happened. The woman should have stepped back because she didn't get the word. Her husband got the word. The man should have stepped up.
Come on.
She should have stepped aside while the servant said, no, talk to my husband. The husband should have stepped up and said, you are going against the word of the Lord, and on the authority of his word, without a weapon, the veracity of his word would have taken over that situation. He abdicated on that, and that's important. And that's what should be done now. If you got a husband living for God, he doesn't mind you sharing what you got from God or what you got in the word, but you're not to take the leadership because there's a divine order that relates to the future in this. How a woman submits to her husband is how her world would be if God gave her a planet.
Wow.
Now, there's no marrying and giving in marriage in the next word, in the next world. God is clear about that. So a woman, so her rewards, if she's more humble than the man, if she's more of a servant than the man, the greatest one serves. So in the reward divvying out, the one with the behavior in the likeness of Christ gets the greatest reward. And you got to talk about humility, brokenness, serving, loving kindness. So now I knew that my first wife, loved shopping. So man, there wasn't anywhere I go. I'm going to find out where's Neiman Marcus, where's Saks Fifth Avenue,
Come on.
where's
Come on.
Nordstrom's, where's the baddest malls. I go to malls. I go in there. I didn't go there and say, well, woman, you're taking too long. What, can't you make up your mind? No. I'm going there for her. So I'm going to make her happy. I don't need to pray all night, but I do. I don't need to fast for days, but I do. I need to do something that accommodates what she loves doing.
Come on, Bishop.
And I bring revival in that house. She lets you look at football. She lets you play golf. But as the man, you have to say, I'm going to lay aside. Look, I love golf. I got golf clubs in my truck right now.
Come on.
No, I just got my cyber truck. I just got it. A wrap on it. I love that cyber truck. Boy,
I see your DXG on your jacket
and all of that. It's bad boy. I call it Mr. Squiggle.
Come on.
Because
I see your golf jacket right now. Is that PXG?
That's PXG.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Come
Say
on.
my truck. I got it. We ready to go. And she said, you can play golf as much as you want. And then I look at her and I said, you don't want to be without me being with you a day in your life, do you?
Come on.
You're telling me to go play golf. You don't want me to leave, do you? You love me. Yeah. So look, I said, I got it. I love you, woman. So I ain't leaving to play golf. But I haven't played golf for 2 or 3 times since I've been married. Not because she doesn't want me to. So with that woman, I'm going to do stuff at the level of sacrifice. I'm not going to let no woman that has my name outserve me. She's not going to outserve, no way.
Come on, Bishop.
She's not going to outserve me. I'm gonna clean. I'm gonna think ahead for the future vacations. I'm gonna plan out stuff. Oh yeah, I'm her covering. And you know what, man? This woman, she's strong on it though. She's like, wow. She goes, can I do this? Can I take your socks off? Can I wait a minute? I said, no, stand down right now. She'll try to, we just left. She tries to grab a piece of luggage. I said, you better let that luggage go, woman.
Come on, come on.
I'm the man. I'm in this thing. I'm the man right now. I don't care how old we are. I'm the man. So she loves that I cover her. I want her to be celebrated because for 30 years she was without a husband.
Wow.
But let me go back to one thing I said. Rewards are not according to gender. They're according to behavior. Your obedience to God, the life you live in submission to what he's declared for you. So if she's more godly than you are, then he's obliged not to give you rewards at the level she's getting it. So I'm explaining it to her. But the next thing is, how I run my house is how I run a planet. That's the point of it. He's the God of what? Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. That's generational transfer. And it could go on generational all the way down if they were godly and they really knew God instead of knowing about God. Let me tell you what happened in the garden. So after Adam does the failure, he gets his wife pregnant. Guess who names the kids? The wife. He lost the priority of naming. So guess what happened? Just go through it now. Just go through it. All the children of the tribal children of Jacob, the wives except Benjamin, all were named by the women. And it was man who was given the authority to name. It's the woman who gets the family name from the man. He lost that ability. Even Jesus, the angel comes and said, the man doesn't name her. The angel says he should be called Jesus to the woman. So this ability to name is not now an issue of gender. It's an issue of likeness. If you're like God, you can do the things that God can do. You can also call them a new name, and that's what everybody does when they name their children. They call them a new name. I hope, like every one of your children, name them. Name them.
Yeah.
Can you say their names?
Justice, Journey, Harvest, Nova, and then Baby Mercy. That's our new one.
Do you understand what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
So his wife had to agree with you on those names.
Yeah.
But those names are prophetic. He has the ability to determine futures by the names of the children. And their behavior is going to accommodate the names because the daddy has the authority over the household. And so if you took him out and you took those children, and let's say he wasn't have the union of the marriage bed, his planet would have godly names and definition. So how he runs his house, God could move him to a planet, and the planet would be like he runs his house. That's what you got to get about eternity. There'll be no counterfeit Christians in the next world. They're all going to be legitimate. And so God can give them responsibility because of their likeness to him. So will we be able to make a world? Well, no word from God is void of power. So what if you're like God? Would any word from you be void of power?